Hey everybody, Rhea here for the Civic Center again today on this beautiful day by the pool. And today I'm going to do a short kickboxing class. You don't need any weights. If you'd like to take it up a little bit with intensity, you're certainly welcome to use 1 or 2 pound weights, but they're not needed. I won't be using any today. I just have a mat handy, and I've got some water and my handy dandy sweat towel that I always have nearby. And we're going to be doing a good workout. We're going to warm up, and then we're going to do some sets of workouts, and there might be a couple of Tabatas in there, and good full body workout and lots of cardio. So I hope you can join me. Remember, there's lots of modifications as we go as well. So make sure if you need to, you do the modifications. I'll show them to you, and I'll also be demonstrating them a little bit as we go. So let's get started right away, and we're going to start with a little warm up where I'll show you some of the moves that we'll be doing. All right, so let's get going. All right, so feet are going to be, actually we're going to start with a little bit of a jump rope. So we're just going to pretend that we have a jump rope in our hand, our arms are going, our feet are going back and forth. Remember, jumping rope is a great cardio alternative to running. If you have a skip rope at home, it's a great way to stay in shape. So then we're going to take this jump rope, which we're just doing nice and easy to get our hearts starting to move a little faster, beat a little faster. We're going to take this and we're going to change it to a boxer shuffle. So fists are up and we're just shuffling back and forth. Please forgive me as we do this workout. I'm not very coordinated, so I do get mixed up a lot, but try my best just like everybody else. So it's more about having fun and staying in shape at the same time. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to bring our feet a little bit further than hip width apart. We're going to soften our knees, and we're going to start with just a jab. So we're going to jab straight in front of us. Our fists are relaxed. Thumb is on the outside, and that palm faces out as you punch out, and you bring it back towards the chin each time, as if you have a magnet in that chin, and you're drawing it back each time. So this is a jab. We'll be doing some jabbing, and then we'll also be doing some of these. The next move is a cross punch. So we're going to cross, and with a cross punch, you'll notice a lot of the weight comes from that back foot. So you're going to be shifting your weight. A lot of this kickboxing is also good for the core. It's all good for the core. You really feel it when you're done, I find. So this is a cross. So we've done a jab and a cross. Now we're going to take this to an uppercut. So with an uppercut, we're going to come to about the midline, and we're just going to keep coming up. Uppercut, uppercut. You notice I don't shift my weight as much as for the cross. All right, so we've got jab, cross, uppercut. One more we're going to do. We're going to do a hook. Just as it sounds, we're going to hook, 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 hook. So it comes up around, chin level, forming a hook. Keep that core nice and tight. So those are some of the basic punching moves that we're going to be doing. It's not too complicated, nothing too fancy in this workout. My coordination is bad enough as it is. All right, so we're just going to take one arm, and we're going to give it a nice big circle. I did do this class the other day though, and I must say, I really wore myself out with it. So it is a good workout. Remember, it's whatever you put into it is what you get out. You might hear me out of breath a lot throughout the class. It's a good one. All right, big squat down and up. All right, let's get ready to get started. Okay, so we're gonna do 4 exercises, actually 2, but we're just gonna alternate the sides. And the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna put one foot forward. Remember, you can choose whichever foot you put forward first and then switch for the other one. So I've got my right foot forward. It'll probably be your left if you're matching me on the TV. So you're going to put your foot forward, and on the foot that you have forward, you're going to jab. And then with a cross punch, you're going to bring that fist forward, and you're going to shift that weight all from the hip and the core, and you're going to use that foot. So it's a pivot, all right? So you really feel it. So it's a jab, cross, and then you're going to do an uppercut, all right? So jab, cross, uppercut, jab, cross, uppercut. And then we're going to take this to a squat, and that same side, we're going to be just kicking up on one side. Remember, if you need to modify it, you're not going to squat quite as low, and you're not going to kick maybe as high, depending on any injuries or abilities and that kind of thing. All right, so let's get started. 30 seconds on each side. Let me put my timer on here. All right, 30 seconds. Starting with that one foot forward, let's go. Jab, cross, uppercut. Jab, cross, uppercut. Jab, cross, uppercut. You got it. Remember, pivot. Keep it going. It's only 30 seconds. There we go. Let's go and kick, squat and kick. Now when you kick, you want to make sure that you come from your knee first and then point your toe out. Hands are up in that fighting position. Squat and kick. Point. Modification through squatting, not as low, not kicking as high. So after this, we're going to switch over to that other side. Don't want anybody lopsided here. My bad humor. Ready? Let's go. There we go. Kicking on this side. Now I do have an injury on the back of this leg on my hamstring, so I can't kick quite as high. You'll notice. Have to modify it. Remember, you want to have it control kick. You don't want to let it just fly. Coming out of that knee and bringing that knee back in. All right, other side again. Ready, let's go. Jab, cross, uppercut. You can speed it up if you want. Got it, come on. Here we go. Let's go, kicking on that same side. I can feel this in my legs, which is a good thing. Means it's working. Going. Remember, we just have that other side to do, and then we're going to take a little break and go right into a Tibet after that. There we go, other side. Ready, let's go. Jab, cross, pivot. Back leg, all that strength coming from that back leg. Let's do it a little faster, come on. There we go, other side for kicking. Squat nice and low, come on, challenge yourself. Take it low, Even if you can't kick up as high, I want you down nice and low, shoulders up. This is the last one, come on. And then we get a little break. And then we do a 4-minute Tabata. Yay! Almost there. And you got it. All right. So we're gonna take a 30-second break. And I'm gonna show you 2 moves that we're gonna do alternate back and forth for our Tabata. So Tabata is 20 seconds on of an exercise, 10 seconds off. So for our first exercise, we're gonna do our feet are a little bit wider than hip width, and in that position is where you're gonna do your punching. So you're gonna come in, jack, keeping your knees soft but bent, and then 4 punches. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right? So the other exercise that we're gonna do is we're gonna squat again, and we're gonna kick, and then we're gonna squat, and we're gonna kick on the alternate side. So we've got those 2 moves, 4 minutes, and we're done. All right, get ready. I'm gonna put in my Tabata. Tabata lady that likes to tell us when to start. She gives us about 6 seconds here to start. Feet apart, and don't mind my counting. I'm really bad at counting.
Exercise.
Let's go. So it's 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's good. Come on. And you can step this out too. If you need to modify it, just step it out like this. Right?
Rest.
There you go. Take a rest. We've got that kicking. So hands are up. You're almost going to shift a little bit to the side, leaning over, and we're going to go alternate. So we're going to squat,
Exercise.
kick, squat, other side, kick, squat. You got it. Now with this exercise, with this kick, you don't have to worry so much about pointing your toes. Your foot can actually be flexed or pointed, but you're still squatting, so you're really feeling it in those legs.
Rest.
All right, rest time. Back to that squat, jack punch. Knees are bent a little bit, feet are out. Ready? Let's go.
Exercise.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. There you go. Rest. Back to that squat and kick. 5-second rest.
Exercise.
Squat, alternate side. Almost leaning over a little bit. Woo, don't lean too much, you'll trip over. Good for coordination and balance. Good for legs. Good for core.
Rest.
There you go, take a rest. Remember that you can also do that step out if you need to instead of the jack. Ready?
Exercise.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Keep it going.
Rest.
There you go. Back to that alternating and kicking. Woo, squatting and kicking.
Exercise.
You got it. Remember, you still want to be controlled with that kick. Coming out of that knee. You guys feeling this in your legs yet? Woo!
Rest.
Rest time. 2 more rounds. Feet apart.
Exercise. Rest.
There you go. 1 more round of the squatting and kicking. And then we're going back to another set of 30-second exercises. Ready?
Exercise.
Let's go. You have to hold that core tight when you kick. So it's good coordination and core work, as I already said.
Rest.
There you go. You're done for now. Take a little break. Now we're going back to 2 exercises. Really 4, but just 2 because we're going to go back and forth. All right.
Done. Great workout. You spent 4 minutes 7 seconds exercising.
All right. So this time we're going to do, our feet are going to be in that nice soft knee position, hip width apart, a little bit wider than hip width. And we're just going to start with one side. So I'm going to start with my right, probably be your left if you're matching me. And so you're going to be just jabbing. And you might think, oh, that's easy. But after you do it for 30 seconds, it starts to really wear you out, okay? Then we're going to, instead of doing that squat and kick, we're going to actually lunge and kick. Now, you can either not lunge as low, or you can lunge all the way to the ground. And again, the modifications come in the kicking and how far you choose to kick and range of movement and all that kind of thing. All right, so then we're going to switch over to the other side. So just a plain jab, 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 jab. And I really want to see you keeping up that pace for 30 seconds. All right, I'm going to take a quick drink of water. It's warm out here. But again, no complaints. All right, so starting with jabbing on one side. Our feet are a little bit pointed outwards. Nice soft knees. Core is tight, shoulders up. Get ready. And let's go. Jab, jab. So it's just a jab, straight out, back in. Bringing that magnet, bringing it in quickly. Little bounce. Come on. I want you to feel those arms. Come on. 30 seconds. That's all we got. Then we're going to do that lunge and kick. Give it a little break and go to the other side. There we go. And let's go with that lunge and kick. Lunge. Again, pointing that toe. Bringing that knee up. And then we're going to jab on the other side. Man, my legs are going to feel this. All right, get ready. Let's go. Jab, jab. Breathe out, in, out. Punch with power. Come on. A little faster. You got it. Keep it going. All right. Let's go with that lunge. Don't mind me losing my balance over here. And again, modifying for my kick because of my hamstring. All that weight is in that standing leg. Well, it's not, it's bent, but it's holding your support. Keep it going. There you go. Other side. Ready? Let's go. One more round on each side. Come on. Great way to release some tension. Punch, punch, jab, jab. Come on. Faster. All right. That's it for that side. Now the lunging on this side. You probably hear me breathing really heavy over there. Hope you're breathing really heavy too. Hope I'm not alone. Keeping those hands up. That fighting position. Weight in that heel. Ready? And let's go. Last round of jabs. Come on. Get everything you got. Feel those arms. You got it. Pick up the pace. There you go. And one more lunge and kick. And right after this, Tabata. Yay. Come on, you got it. Almost there. So close. 30-second break after this, I promise. There you go. All right, next two moves. Whew. Next two moves are good ones. We're gonna be doing core and cardio. So we're gonna do some blocks. So we're gonna come to the outside of this hip and we're gonna block one, and then we're gonna bring it out to almost like a little bit of a lunge and then squeeze and back up. So we're doing 1, 2, and then 1, 2, all right? Bringing that knee up nice and high, bringing those elbows out to the side to block. And you're gonna feel that through your core. The other move that we have is a really goodie. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back into that staggered position we started with, and we're gonna be cross punching. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, and then we're gonna bring our hands down, and you can either step it back or you can jump it back. We're gonna come up and we're gonna do that alternate 1, 2, 3, and then we're gonna come down, switch lunge, and then come back up, okay? This one is a true winder. All right, so remember, you don't have to jump lunge. You can also step it back into that lunge if you need to as an alternative for modification, all right? So we've got 4 minutes of this exercise, and then we're gonna get ready. Maybe we'll do a little core and then we'll cool down, okay?
I got the dishes done and the sleeping done. Can I have a break now?
All right, here we go.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so we're gonna start with our Tabata. Sorry, he threw me off. He's hilarious, isn't he? All right.
Starting your Tabata
So
workout.
starting
Get ready.
with those blocks. Ready? Let's go.
Exercise.
1, 2, other side. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2,
Rest.
There you go. Rest into that staggered position, into that lunge position. Remember, you're going to start with the leg that's back. Ready?
Exercise.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Rest.
There you go. 10-second rest. Back to that block. Ready?
Exercise.
Let's go. 1, 2. Don't forget to breathe.
Rest.
Take a rest. Ready?
Exercise.
And go.
Rest.
There you go. 10-second rest. Back to those blocks.
Exercise.
Block. Remember, you really want to shift that body to the outside of that knee. Modifications are slowing this down. We're speeding it up.
Rest.
Oh, rest. All right. Back into that punch and switch lunge.
Exercise.
1, 2, 3.
Rest.
There we go. Rest. 2 more rounds.
Exercise.
Come on, last ones of these blocks.
Rest.
Last ones of the switch lunges. Ready?
Exercise.
1, 2, 3. Keep it going to the end. You're almost there.
Rest.
Woo! All right.
Workout paused.
All right. Let's do one core move and then do a stretch, okay? So for this core, we're gonna have a modification of either sitting up all the way or just a little crunch. Okay, so obviously if you're just coming to a little crunch, it's gonna modify it so you don't have to use your core quite as hard in your back if you're having any back issues. So we're gonna come up and then we're just gonna cross punch and then we're gonna come down and up. All right, so all we're gonna do is we're gonna do this for, actually, let's do this for 45 seconds and then we'll call it quits. Just to get some core in there before, even though we've done core the whole time. All right, get ready. Let's go. So it's up, 1, 2, 3, 4, down, up, 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember, hold your core tight or just a crunch. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you really have to stabilize that core as you hold up to punch. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's why it's an extra good sit-up. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keeping those fists up. Almost done. One more. And take a break. There you go. Nice stretch out, nice and long. Oh, this feels so good lying in the sun. I could just stay in this position, but I won't. It's important to stretch. So what I want you to do is just bring one knee towards your chest, pull it back nice and easy. Nice stretch of that leg. You've done a lot of kicking, a lot of squats and lunges in that short amount of time. Other knee, pull it towards your chest. Feels so good. Let's bring both knees in, squeeze and pull and stretch. Bring those feet down, slowly roll over. We're gonna just stretch our core out a little bit. So our hands are gonna go to about our chest level, and we're just gonna pull up through that chest. Shoulders are down, core nice and tight and strong, and bring your chin up. Just imagine you're pulling your belly button up towards the sky or the ceiling. And you'll feel that extra stretch through your core and your shoulders down. Feels good. Back into that nice seated position. Child pose. Sitting on your heels. Nice stretch through your shoulders, through your back. coming up. We're going to bring our left side, left leg up. And with that same hand, we're just going to reach up to the sky or the ceiling. Hope you can do this workout outside too. It'll be kind of nice. Bring your iPad or your computer outside and do it. Other side. That back leg is nice and low. Looking at that hand. Bring those feet back. Let's tuck our toes under. Walk our hands in. Just hang there for a moment at your toes. Nice big stretch. Slowly coming up. Shoulders are the last thing. Roll those back. Let's again do those nice arm circles that we did at the beginning. Feels so good. Other side. Let's just give our quads a little stretch. So if you need to, you can lean onto a wall. I always find it very good balance to reach up to the ceiling or the sky with that opposite hand. Bring your knees together. Push your hips out so you get an extra stretch for that nice balanced move. Other side. Remember, you can continue to stretch more at home if you have time. Please let me know if you were able to do the class, how you felt about it, if there was any constructive criticism. Bring that heel to the ground, pull the toe towards your chin. Other side. Oh. It's a good thing you can't all hear my creaks and in my body as I do these stretches. Reach up to that ceiling. I keep saying sky, but it could be your ceiling in your room. Reach back behind those shoulder blades. Nice big stretch. Oh, that feels so good. Grasp those hands behind you. Give them an extra stretch back there. One more stretch down. Squat. Breathe in and blow out. Good job, you guys. Thanks for joining me today. Let me know if there's any classes you might be interested in me doing. I could do a Tabata or something like that, or core class, whatever anybody's interest is. Thanks again, and I hope you had a good workout.